Pathways to Wholeness podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and I thank you for joining us for this next episode of meditative teaching. Please note that these meditations were recorded in a tropical environment with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds in the background. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Okay, let's just settle in, relax, maybe take a few breaths and just listen to the music before the teaching starts. As human beings, we have the unique ability to be self-aware. That is, we know that we are aware. There is that within us which is always conscious of what is being paid attention to. It is difficult in some ways to grasp this fully or even to explain it. But if you take this moment to just consider what you are aware of, what are you paying attention to right now, you can see that your mind is always paying attention to something, whether it is thoughts or feelings or perceptions. And as we know, we can change the focus of our attention. We can focus on what is outside of us with our senses, or we can focus on what's inside us. We can direct our attention to different parts of our body, become highly aware of what is happening in that part of the body. on our spiritual journey by looking to fill our awareness, consciousness of the truth with the experience of that deep knowing of who and what we are. That requires that we reestablish strong connection with other centers of awareness within us. The brain is not the only center of awareness. The brain is simply the realm of thoughts, planning and organizing, calculating and evaluating. When we only pay attention to that, we lose contact with much other information about ourselves. The ego and the identity have been created to keep our attention on that realm, to prevent any information coming from the other centers of awareness to enter our conscious awareness. That is what dissociated means. We are not associated with full experience of who we are. And so our process is to reassociate. Make space in our awareness for other types of information. The knowing and experiencing of truth are not experiences of the analytical mind. They are experiences of the total mind. When we have stopped blocking awareness of certain types of information, mostly energetic feelings, process of dissociation was set up because of painful and overwhelming feelings that couldn't be processed. They are experienced as energy, as movement. We can feel them come up. We can feel that they are energy. But when we decided to block the perception of that energy within us, we broke our connection with our true, authentic self. Which is why the healing of the psyche requires that we become familiar with and comfortable with our emotional states. It is like if you had pain in your toe, you cut off your foot so you wouldn't feel that pain anymore. But you cripple yourself. And the pain of cutting off your foot will soon lead you to cut off your leg. The cutting off of our connection with our heart and our gut have led to more and more painful decisions to block energy movement in our awareness. And so, the journey will inevitably include painful memories and painful feelings. As we unblock those channels. That is what resistance is. An attempt to avoid any pain. You are still afraid of pain that we experienced long ago. What we don't understand always is that we are much more capable of processing that pain, and that it will not last forever. In fact, it is usually done with very quickly. What is painful is resisting it, trying to control it, trying to let go at the same time as avoiding pain. That is difficult. That causes symptoms. It is the source of much emotional disturbance. To open pathways to reassociate with our full mind, our full consciousness. We must devote ourselves to becoming present. Deeply present. Must quiet the analytical mind. We're not doing mathematics or physics or anything that requires the effort of that mind. We're not problem solving in any way. Because process reassociating is one of letting go. It's one of trusting in a greater intelligence and power, a more unified creative power that is always available to us. When we stop trying to control and figure things out and fix things, we stop all that noise, begin to make room in our conscious awareness we say yes to trusting that power within. Then we can begin to reassociate. Giving up all effort except for focus. Except for choosing. For devoting ourselves completely the experience of this moment. The intelligence and power within us will guide us if we will let it. knows exactly what is needed. It holds no judgment, does not withhold itself. It is freely available. If we are willing to be available to it, so that is our choice now. The choice before us in every moment. Do we trust that power and intelligence within us? Or will we continue to dissociate and trust only control? The analytical mind. The process is one always letting go a little bit more. The more we let go, the more we run into deeper levels of resistance. The more we recognize, accept, and allow that to pass, the more powerful the presence of that power and intelligence becomes, calling us deeply into the moment. One of the greatest skills we can develop is to sit with our resistance with no judgment, no condemnation, no attempt to fix it. To just be at peace with it. Recognize that there is fear there. There is vulnerability there. It is not deliberate evil. It's more like a scared child. Bring the full power of your presence in the moment. To the devotion to just be at peace with what is. And eventually, you will see that what you have wanted was always to be in the truth. That is what you have longed for. And when you can let the full power of that longing overtake you, when you want nothing else but to be immersed in that truth, that love, that unity, that knowing, then you will let go. For nothing can stop the power of a wholehearted desire. Do not underestimate the power of your longing for the truth. It has been diverted, diminished in your consciousness, turned into all kinds of desires and wishes, broken to pieces in your consciousness. But it has never actually been corrupted in any way. Most of us are afraid of the power of our desire. But what is there to fear? What is really true about this moment? What threat lingers here right now? There is none. Only the imaginary ones we have created, and the ones from the past, which have no effect, no power in this moment. Let yourself be taken over. Open the doors and windows of your consciousness the light of the truth within you. Drop all the barriers. Just be available. And let power and intelligence that is your true self do what it does. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you'd like more information on these meditations and teachings, visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Surrender. These are guided meditations designed to support you in letting go of whatever tensions or false ideas you might be holding about how things really are, and reaching a state of peace and surrender. That's Pathways to Surrender. Look for the next episode soon. We're uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.